Yeah. This one's Steins Gate. Oh, excuse me, Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. I'm a huge fan of the original visual novel, and well, if you're like, fuck off. That's my cat. If you're like me, you're probably thinking, oh, why couldn't I romance anybody in the visual novel? So I think someone else thought that because they released this a while after. So get my narrator voice ready. Everything is coincidence, but even coincidence is part of fate's design. Sorry. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly sane. What I speak now is the absolute truth, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how careful you must be. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If I had realized my own foolishness, the situation never would have happened. This present would not exist. How could I have known? There's no way I could have known at that moment that I held an important switch in my hands. A turning point that would decide both my own fate and that of those around me. Sorry, I'm narrating in just English. Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to a million different things. Don't do anything careless! Exclamation point. Don't do anything rash! Don't pretend you don't see it! Pay more attention. The goddess called Fate is far more capricious than we believe. Forever ensnaring you with her threads for sport. Our time slowly takes away from the moment of our birth to the moment of our death. It is finite. Sorry. Yes, time itself does not flow from the past to the future. It simply exists supernaturally in the now. It is finite. The wise men of old understood that the greatest wisdom was oft spoke by those who didn't understand their own genius. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Their own genius, sorry. He who knows that he is wise may be drawn in his own wisdom, but he who does not will stay away from the water because he can't swim. Taking the known as known, and the unknown as unknown, this is true understanding. Accept the unknown as the unknown is the first step towards God. Accepting, excuse me. Sorry. Just reading it as it goes. But in this case, by unknown. I'm not reading the girl voices, sorry. Pardon me? By unknown, I refer to things I don't understand rather than those unaware of. Though I hold my cell phone to my right ear, nobody is on the other line. No noise emanates from the speaker. It's completely silent. A stark contrast to the hustle and bustle filling the room. A single drop of sweat rolls down my chin and falls onto the floor. The girl stands before me. She's talking to me with her head tilted, although she's looking at me just fine without her head tilted. Her face exhibits the sort of pure innocence you would expect from a junior high student. The sort that would feel no anxiety even if she were to enter enemy territory. Is that so? I thought as much. Some more of the organization's handiwork. What's done is done. This too may be the will of Steins Gate. L. Psi Konguru. I lowered my cell phone and looked around the room to get a better grasp of the situation. The questions only multiplied. Not to worry, you're Shina Mayuri, the hostage of infamous mad scientist and founder of Future Gadget Laboratory, Ho in Kyoma. I remember you clearly. Right, this high schooler who looks like a middle schooler is Shina Mayuri. She's a member of this laboratory, Lab Mem 002 to be precise, and my childhood friend. I can never forget her. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with forgetfulness. I just don't understand any of this. What's going on, Mayushi? Is something wrong? Fuck you, Daru. Okarin's acting weird. Yeah, I agree with Maki-sei-shi. An Okarin who isn't weird isn't Okarin at all. I'm Daru. This man who makes all those around him uncomfortable, and who has been occupying my focus for some time now, is Hashida Itaru. Also known as Daru. He is not only is he an extraordinary super hacker, he is also the right arm of Ho in Kyoma. You gotta yell it when you say it when you read that one, or say it dramatically. And hey, Christina, how many times do I need to tell you? Listen well, I am not Okame Rintaro. I'm a mad scientist, Ho in Kyoma. There you go. As I've told you time and time again. Oh? Then what should I call you? The zombie? Celeb Sev, or should I simply call you my assistant? Christina it is, then. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. She responded only with a glare. It's so easy to make her mad. But since there's no telling how she might exact her revenge, I should stop before things get out of hand. Nothing is as scary as a woman with vengeance on her mind. So... Don't me. What could the genius neuroscientist Miss Makise Kurisu, who graduated from an American college, ages 17, and is featured in national science journals, want my help with? Cool explosion, Otsu. I merely spoke the truth. That's right, everything I said was true. In spite of her age, this girl is a world-renowned neuroscientist. This summer, she came to me begging for a chance to be my disciple, so I took her in as Lab Mem 004. Yet this is what I get. While this sort of behavior may fly in other countries, she needs to know that Japan doesn't take these things so lightly. By the way, Makise Kurisu is my waifu. Fortunately for her, Hoin Kyoma is not bothered by such petty things. I will allow this indignity to slide without comment. Allow me to make it perfectly clear that my silence is not due to the terror this woman instills in me. I'll ask you just once more. What is going on? I look around the room. Oh, it's Ferris. That's Kiryu Moeka with the glasses. Clutter and technology covers every free surface in this tiny room as if to drive home the point that we're in a laboratory. Yet somehow, people were bustling about in this cramped space. What does this mean? Or what does this mean, depending on how you read it. Like I said, what on earth do you mean? Like I've said over and over. What? A new gadget? Did you just tell me? Did you just say we made a new gadget? Bingo. Future gadget number 9 through 11. Or numbers 9 through 11. Following the invention of the phone wave. Name subject to change. I'm Daru. Did you mean we've got 3 of them? Yeah, you're the one who told us to make as many as possible. Agreed. I see. So that's what happened. Daru and Kurisu's explanations have brought the truth to light. In summation, I asked them to make new gadgets, and now we're celebrating our successes. The only problem is, I don't recall any of it. Could I have given them this order subconsciously? Or could this be the organization's doing? No, that's not it. In that case... Daru, can I ask you something? But I refuse. A clear refusal. Daru is a dick. To the untrained eye, that is, Daru's constant use of net slang is like a conditioned reflex, even when it obscures his true responses. So I ignore him and ask anyway. I understand now that we're having a party. But why are these people in our lab? I pointed at the people moving about the room. It's a laboratory party, only lab members should be invited. But including myself, there are 8 people here. As far as I can remember, our laboratory only had 6 members. Or at least as of 5 minutes ago. Following that logic, we have 2 non-lab interlopers in this room with us. What do you mean why? The lab men shake my head. Because I think I shake my head. Hang on. Yep. Okay. Lab men's. You mean all of them? That's what I said. Something wrong with that? Not at all. Now I get it. The creation of new gadgets. A party. New lab mems. None of which I remember. This could only mean... Laugh. Hey, Makiseshi, Mayushi's right. Okuri is acting a bit weirder than usual today. I'm Daru. The girls can voice themselves. With this much of evidence, there's no room for doubt. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Mwahaha! It seems a sign this experiment was successful. Pardon me. Experiment. You have a keen mind, Christina. I looked around the room and raised my voice so that everyone could hear me. That's right, I was conducting a D-mail experiment! And this time I'm confident in my findings. I, Hoin Kyoma, hereby declare D-mail has the power to change the past.